Okay, this is the video for exam 1, page 5, section 3. We're gonna start right now. Evaluate the limits by graphing the function on the xy plane. So we're given f of x, and this is the equation for x less than 1 and x greater than 1. So the first part is to just graph the equation, as it will give us a better indication on how to solve these 4 problems. So the easiest way is to just plug in the number for x. So in this case, even though it's less than 1, because we can approach 1, we're going to do that in this case, for the top one. So x minus 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 0. So our coordinate is going to be 1 comma 0, and it's going to be open circle because it's less than. Well, let us do it on the same side for the other equations. So minus 1, that's going to be equal to 0. So we're going to have, so for the left hand, we're going to have approaching 0, and for the right hand, we're going to also approach 0. And we're just gonna plug in the numbers for this, the top one and the bottom one, until we can see where our graph is going. So let's see here. So let's see, we're gonna do x equals 0, so 0 plus 3 equals 1. And this is a linear function, so that also makes it easier. So 2 Oops, I accidentally wrote this incorrectly. It's gonna be 1. It's gonna be 1. So 2 here. Whoop. We're now gonna do for number 2 equal 3. So negative 2 comma 3. And then for negative 3, it's gonna be negative 3, 2. So we've reached our maximum, and we know that after that point the graph is gonna go down linearly, so that's what we're gonna do. Now just rewrite this because it's a bit hard to do. And for this, and for the left side, let's see. So equals -1. So it's gonna be 2 comma -1, and then we're gonna skip all the way up to x equals 5 because it's gonna be a nice root. So That's going to equal -2. Alright, so we have our points there now. So and alright, we now have our graph for this equation. So first question A is limit of x approaching 1 from the left. Well, as we can see from the left, it seems to be approaching 0. And the next question is going to be a limit of x approaching 1 from the right of f of x. So as we can see, x seems to approaching 0 when it approaches 1. So our answer is also going to be 0. And C is limit of x approaching 1 of f of x. Since our two previous answers for the left and right hand limit are 0, and since we can see that both sides of the limit also equal 0, our limit has to be equal to 0. And finally, question D, which is, does the function f have any discontinuities? If yes, what kind? And yes, our graph does have a discontinuity at x equals 1, because since our equation is only less than 1 and greater than 1, we don't have a value at x of f of 1, and so because of that, we have a open circle in our graph at x equals 1. And this is also why we did our equation like this, so we can see that we have a hole at 1. So yes, there is a remove hole at x equals 1. And so we should also probably tell why, in mathematical form, why this there is a removal hole. So the way we can show it is to say limit of x approaching 1 uh, from the left of f of x equals, let's put because, just to explain from our sentence, equals limit of x approaching 1 from the right of f of x, but it does not equal f of 1, because in order to have a continuous function, uh, all these three have to be equal to the same value. Our function does have a limit at x approaching to 1, but because our x is not defined at 1, our function is not continuous. And so that is all for section 3. All right, and that is all.